Hello, welcome back to Madrona's Pulse Teachings. I am Iris, that is Nikita's tail, and I'm going to make one more eclipse message for you because I am just feeling it, folks, as I am talking. The Virgo has our moon in it now. Venus is about to enter Virgo. This brings up echoes of the new moon that opened our eclipse season on August 23rd. We have got Mercury now in Libra, today trining Pluto, Sedna, Uranus, opposite Neptune, and of course we are very close, depending when you're watching this, we might already be in it, to our partial solar eclipse at the final degree of Virgo. Now, I have spoken quite a bit about this, so I'm not going to go into the aspects of it all. I actually just want to work with one image that is with me pretty strongly today, as I've just finished the post for today, September 19th. And if we have fans of women who run with wolves out there, there really is this energy of singing over the bones here, both in the Virgo energy at the final degree of Virgo where our eclipse is coming. And because it's opposite Saturn, who is the bone mother, at the final degrees of Pisces. And when I use that phrase, how it speaks to this deep ancient wisdom that we all have within us. And I think it is so important. This is not about gender. This is just about being human. And when I speak of reclaiming our witchy wisdoms, that is an adjective that has no gender attached to it. And it describes the wisdom traditions that we all have in our lineages globally in different ways that have been systematically silenced and attempted to be erased. But they cannot be erased because it lives in Earth. It lives in our embodiments of the archetypes. It lives in Spirit, Goddess. And it lives in our bones. And Saturn is the bone mother and part of these myths that also were silenced through power over ideologies, becoming the norm that rewrites myth into stories that we work with and paradigms that we work with. And as we come in to a new moon, as we jump through the portal like Nikita just demonstrated, I'm sorry, she's shaking everything. We're just rolling with it because she wants to be here. That's a little too much shaking though. As we come into the final degree of Virgo, opposite Saturn and Neptune, there very well may be versions of yourself. And that is probably in relationship to others, to work, to vocation, to family heritage, to family of origin, to all the different places that we are in relationship. But in this astrology, it's versions of ourself that are literally dying. And I want to hold the grief that could be journeying with you. And yet, singing over the bones is also the new life emerging. And it honors all that you have lived through, that your ancestors have lived through, the lineage, the collective lineages, the Virgo archetype, that I think it is lovely because I am seeing some collective reclaimings of our Virgo energy that is really actually acknowledging what has been lost from some of the stories of Virgo that are quite limited, in terms of cleanliness and also gendered in certain ways. And like, there's this primal, delicious, beautiful wildness in Virgo because Pisces is wild. And when Virgo clings, it's because it's afraid. And that fear is natural. But that's what the South Node is helping us to clear out. And so and I think I'm really making this message for folks who are in a process of releasing, or something is in a process of releasing you, and it's our job to let it go, is that there is sacredness here. There is beauty here. There is experiences that literally rewrite time. And in that rewriting, there is so much healing. Because there is the opportunity for the full body-mind release of the ways that we have potentially silenced ourselves through what we learned to embody. Whoosh. Cosmic broom. And that's Saturn. She's on a journey retrograde to 25 degrees of Pisces and speaks to this new moon. And she is the bone mother. And so just knowing that there is deep support in you, with you, for you, and your wise elder self is with you and loving you. And that wise self, like Saturn, walks the boundary between what is known and unknown. And Neptune, the unknown, at 0 degrees of Aries, is also opposite this new moon. We are with so much. And that wisdom is not afraid of the depths that could be swirling. And it also isn't an invitation to jump into the depths and just swirl in a way that isn't healthy for us. It's just to step aside and witness and let go, because we are not in control. We just aren't. And when we really accept that, there's so much beautiful creative potential that emerges. And that is the healing, and that is the rebirth, and that is the reset. But it can't be separated from what is also releasing. And we're moving through this eclipse now, and it can be intense. It's different for all of us. We all got different charts and stories and different journeys of awakening. But if you are in the intensity of it, there is support and there is rebirth, and really working with that ancient wisdom within yourself, because it is coming through in a new way that's carrying us forth into the realities being born. All right, there's my final message. Sending love. Finnegan's barking. Always lots of love. Bye-bye.